Hello, hockey fans. Welcome. We are here with the Calgary Titans versus the Lethbridge Eagles from Nicholas Sharon Ice Center in Lethbridge, Alberta. Looking forward to a good game. The Eagles hoping to bounce back after a disappointing season opener yesterday against the Foothill Storm. I think they have a 4-2 loss in that one. They are looking to get some comeback, get on the board for the season, and put up some points. Second game in 2 days. These are always difficult to keep the energy level up and ensure that your mental focus is there. But we know the team is up to the challenge, and we're looking forward to a good game of hockey today. Joining me here in the announcer booth is Jocelyn Elliott, Eagles alumni, who's out on the injured roster this season. She's going to be running the video feeds and chiming in from time to time with her own opinions on how the team operates and what it's like on the ice and in the dressing room. We look forward to hearing from Jocelyn and getting her insights as the day progresses. Teams lined up here at center ice, getting ready for puck drop. Titans win the face-off, start to come out, breaking into the Eagles zone. Good formation, shot wide from the point. There we go. Titans still with it. Past the front, broken up by an Eagles skate. Battling for it along the boards. Pitching it back to the blue line, but again, intercepted by an Eagle. Cross pass, didn't connect. Back out to Kiara Rabbit, who muscles her way forward through the neutral zone. Manages to get it onto the stick of number 7, Kaylee Hockley, who drives the net and shovels the puck wide. Eagles turn the puck over after that good offensive drive. Titans pick it up, skid into the zone. Titan blows a tire, turns the puck over. And we're back with Kiara Rabbit. She'll pick it up at center ice and dump it into the Calgary Titans end to give her O-line a change. And we're back, shot in front by the Calgary Titans. Picked up and swallowed by our goalie today. Got number 33, Carolyn Demchuk in net. Face off to Demchuk's right. Bit of a toss-up. Eagles come away with it. Trying to clear it out of their zone. Onto the stick of number 17, Jenna Bishop. Bishop in, centering. Off a skate. Titans pick it up in their own end. Trying to skate it out. Good pass out to center ice. Titans forward, dumps it for her line to change. Wide shot off the side of the net. Titans trying to get going. Can't connect on a pass. Getting muscled in behind the net. Good defensive play by Eagles 22, Brooke Korenschutz. Calgary with it behind the Eagles net. Onto the stick of Eagles Sarah Van Hook, who turns it over, and a long shot off the pad of Demchuk, deflected into the corner. Eagles managed to push it back and get possession. Turn it over at the point again, though. And, oh, no. Calgary fans on the shot. Jenna Bishop will chase that down and dump it deep for a change. Calgary gets it back at center ice, sends it deep in the Eagles zone. Calgary changing up players. Eagles have it in their own end. Ava Holman battling, gets it onto the stick of Wesley. Wesley trying to connect with number 16, Ashley Glubish. That connection's intercepted. And it's back in the Eagles zone. Centering attempt by Calgary. Ends up being picked up by Mackenzie LaRue, wearing the assistant captain A this season. Calgary dumping the puck in. Trying to recover. Lethbridge there first. Glubish on the puck for Lethbridge. Gets it out. Tries to pass it forward. Intercepted. Calgary dumps the puck deep, but nobody there to pick it up. And Eagles will recover. LaRue chipping it forward, trying to clear the zone. Looking for help from Luca Candarin. Candarin crosses ice. Gets it onto the stick of Candarin again. Here she is, going in all alone. Excellent effort on the forecheck. Get that puck deep while her team is changing up. Now Claire Chapman picks up the torch, carrying the puck in over the line, but is stripped of the puck by Calgary. And Calgary will now try to get entry into the zone. Eagles with the puck behind their own net. Long cross-ice pass. Number 12, Kayla Wesley, goes down after an open ice hit at center ice. No call. Referee signaling for offside. Calgary cycles out of the zone, gives the Eagles some space to get there. Oh, and a big collision at the blue line. Number 19, Lila Zavala, going to the ice. Well, back on her feet. Looks like she's okay, folks. Lethbridge in alone. Number 9, Victoria Wilsley, carrying it in on the forecheck. Big Kiara Rabbit. She's got the puck. Lethbridge now in the zone, trying to get something going. Calgary has the puck, manages to clear it past their blue line. Rabbit taking down the Calgary player along the boards. No call. Just some good physical hockey here, everyone. And I have to say that as a longtime observer of the AJFHL, the introduction of the PWHL last season has done a lot to increase the physicality of this and other minor women's hockey. It's been great to see, and the refs really letting the players get into the game now, a lot more than they used to 2 or 3 seasons ago. Chip pass out to the blue line. Kiara Rabbit there in the Calgary zone to pick it up. Calgary manages to clear it right onto the stick of number 21, Lorelai Norman. Norman trying to push it forward to Hockley. Hockley couldn't pick it up. Calgary with the puck, driving into the Lethbridge zone. Eagles with it, moving that puck forward. They'll regroup. LaRue, long pass for Rabbit. Rabbit with it, trying to get that stick on it to center it. Passes it back to her partner, Ava Holman. Holman just can't get a stick on it, but it comes to the point. Shot deflected in front off the Calgary body. Thunder Chief dumps it along the boards, and then it's picked up again by Lethbridge at center ice after being cleared. Number 11, Ireland Grediff. She's got the puck deep in Calgary territory, but the Titans managed to recover. Titans in behind the Lethbridge net here, working the corner, passing back to the point. Thinking about what she's going to do with it. Passes across to number 23 for Calgary. Pump gets dumped deep behind the net. Lethbridge, Luca Candarin in there fighting for it. Long shot from the point. Rebound. Demchuk solid. Another shot right in front, right into the glove of Demchuk, and she'll hold on to that for a stoppage. 11 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here in our first period. We want to take a moment and acknowledge all of our sponsors of the Lethbridge Eagles this season. We want to thank all the businesses and individuals who make junior female possible in Lethbridge. We'll put some of those names up at the intermission, but just acknowledging all the wonderful sponsors that back this team and the players. Calgary manages to pick up the puck after the face-off in Lethbridge's end. They're trying to move the puck around, but under close coverage, not getting much movement going. Long shot wide of the net. Picked up by Calgary's number 3, centers it, but sends that back to the blue line. Cross pass to 12, again shoots wide. Rebound, picked up by Lethbridge. Number 19, Lila Zavala, turns it over in front. Demchuk takes it off the body, can't recover the rebound. Puck is loose behind the net. Onto a Calgary stick, back to the blue line. Calgary passing, picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge managed to clear at the center. Calgary has possession. On to Lethbridge's stick now. Luca Kandarin gets just on the Calgary side of center and dumps it deep for a change. Lethbridge had to get back on side before chasing that puck deep. Kayla Wesley with it for Lethbridge. Hands it off to defenseman Ava Holman. Holman trying to get it onto Wilsley's stick, but misses that. Getting picked up by LaRue in the defensive end. LaRue battling for it in the corner. Puck skirts loose and ends up on an icing after a no recipient pass from the Eagles' end. Early in the season, we're all getting used to being back in the cold ice rinks again. Bit of an adjustment from the 20-degree plus weather we were enjoying outside, sunny and a lovely fall day out there, to the permanent icy conditions of the inside of the rink here at Nicholas Sharon. Jocelyn, as a player, do you ever get used to the cold?
On the ice I do, but not in the stands.
Well, that makes sense. We're not exactly skating or competing up here as we're just clicking some buttons and talking. Not a lot to get the blood pumping other than some good Eagles hockey to watch. Calgary with the puck. Trying to connect back at the Lethbridge blue line. Turns it over. Lethbridge driving in, being chased down by Lorelei Norman. Norman sends it behind the Calgary zone. The Lethbridge is on a change. Being chased down now on the forecheck by Tyann Devine. Devine gets it in the corner for Bishop, but Bishop can't pick it up in time. Puck scoots loose across the blue line into the neutral zone. Both teams fighting for it. Calgary manages to chip it in. Calgary player takes a diving fall, but she's back on her feet. Picked up along the Lethbridge boards by Jenna Bishop. Bishop trying to clear the zone, can't. Chapman manages to pick up the puck, chip it across the blue line into center ice. Both teams fighting for possession in the neutral zone here. Epic work there at the glass by junior cameraman for Lethbridge Sports, Brian Moreland, who is working the game today. Brian, only 7 years old, and here volunteering his time to help out the Eagles. Calgary picks it up and sends the puck the length of the ice, which will draw an icing and a face-off down in the Calgary end. Big smile there for the bench by Kaylee Hockley. She loves playing in the other team's end. Number 14, Kandaran wins the face-off for Lethbridge. Calgary trying to clear the zone, stood up at the blue line. get to the front of the net, but Calgary recovers possession. Calgary trying to clear off a stick of Lethbridge. Puck does get out to center ice. And the puck is chipped up into the bench for a whistle. Lorelei Norman on the bench for Lethbridge, recovering that loose puck and giving it back to the referee to resume play. Candarin, again, winning the faceoff for Lethbridge, manages to get it back to their defensive team. They're trying to move the puck in their own end, turn it over to Calgary at the blue line. Calgary in, shot, deflected off of Demchuk. Demchuk gets it out to one of her forwards. We've got number 19, Lila Zavala, battling on the forecheck, waiting for her team to catch up. Thunder Chief along the boards, trying to pick it up. Pardon me, that was Rabbit. Rabbit going off for a change. Trades off on the forecheck with Wilsley. Wilsey chasing the puck back into Lethbridge end as Calgary manages to get some sticks on it. Cross ice pass off a skate. Nobody was able to pick that one up. 7 minutes remaining here in the first period. 0-0 the score. Calgary from behind the net, passing forward. Pops off a Calgary stick. Lethbridge recovered possession. Trying to do a cross-ice pass in their own end. Ends up going off the boards to number 5, Ava Holman. Holman working the boards, passing it to center. Oh, off a Calgary skate and bounces back into the Lethbridge zone. Lethbridge player goes down on the clear, but does get the puck down the length of the ice. Calgary covers in their end, passes out to center. Calgary, number 3, skating in on net. And that is a goal. Calgary, number 3, will bring Calgary up 1-0 with that tricky little 5-hole shot. And we have our first tally of the game. Calgary Titans 1-0 up over the Lethbridge Eagles. Teams are back at center ice to resume play. Lethbridge loses the faceoff. Setters get tied up. Lorelei Norman pushing and shoving with the Calgary Titans center after that. Good to see some physical play as Lethbridge just gives up that goal. Trying to send a bit of a message there. Lethbridge in the Calgary end. Puck comes loose. Lethbridge still with the puck. Passing it out. Off the stick of number 8, Sarah Van Hook. Hook trying to connect with Jenna Bishop. Bishop can't get a stick on it. Calgary collects it behind their own net. Bishop in fighting for it. Then just to get it out in front. Some chipping for it, but Lethbridge wasn't able to make something happen. And double coverage on the boards. Springs Luke Candarin, who drives the net, but ends up putting the shot wide. Back to the point. Slap shot off the blocker of the Calgary goalie. Claire Chapman keeping the puck in the zone, dumping it deep for forward Ashley Glubish. Glubish fighting along the board. Back to Chapman. Chapman fires off of a stick in front of the net. Lethbridge still with it. Calgary now with the puck, trying to clear. They do. They send it the length of the ice, and that'll be whistled for the icing. And I just want to take a moment and say thank you to Cox Financial Services. Cox, you probably already know, but your name rocks, and so do you as a sponsor of the Lethbridge Eagles this season. Thank you very much for everything you do and making Eagles hockey a possibility. Play resumes in the Calgary end. Lethbridge tied up on the faceoff. Calgary manages to get a stick on it and chip it down deep. Lethbridge chasing for it. Number 22, Brooke Korenchuk, beats the Calgary player to the puck. Punches it forward. Lethbridge clears their zone. Gets the puck into the Calgary end. Calgary recovers. Fighting for the neutral zone. Puck goes deep into Lethbridge. Tied up behind the zone. Lila Zavala in there on the back check. Zavala getting a good clean pass out to Glubish. Glubish driving into the Calgary zone with the puck, trying to make the pass, but picked up on a Calgary stick and cleared. Calgary stripped of the puck in their own zone. Number 9, Victoria Wilsey with it. Wilsey trying to get it out in front of the net. Calgary comes away with it though. Into the Lethbridge zone, 2-on-1, off the side of the net, and gets tied up behind the net on the rebound. Shot from the point, easily steered away by Demchuk. Lethbridge trying to clean up their own end here and get the puck out. Off of Calgary skate at the blue line. Now they'll clear it. Calgary picks it up in the neutral zone, turns it around. Driving the left side of the net. Calgary trying to center, nobody there. Puck skip flips clear. 3 minutes remaining in the first period here in Lethbridge. Wide cross ice pass, clears the zone, but nobody there to pick it up for Lethbridge. Calgary collects it in their own end. And the puck is up and out of play again for stoppage. Face off just outside the Lethbridge zone here. Number 14, Luca Kandarin, wins it for Lethbridge, gets it to number 11, Ireland Greenough. Greenough gets it back in her zone, pitches it forward. Calgary picks it up in their end. Calgary getting it out to center ice. Trying to push it forward, but they're bodied off the puck by number 11, Greenough. Calgary picks up the loose puck in the neutral zone, dumps it in. Can't do anything with it. Lethbridge recovers. Lethbridge trying to make the pass, doesn't connect, but gets the puck out to center ice. Calgary picks it up, back in. Calgary passing. Calgary player goes down behind the net, tries to get it out to center, doesn't work. Lethbridge, 1-on-1. Breakaway developing. We've got number 20, Kiana Thunderchief, driving the net. And the shot gloved by the Calgary goaltender, who will hold it for a stoppage. Good hustle there by Lethbridge on the transition. That's one thing today versus yesterday. Really getting their legs going on those turnovers. Great to see them putting more offensive focus on the ice and keeping that momentum we saw in the third period yesterday. After the face-off, Lethbridge comes up with it. Number 20, Kiana Thunderchief again, dumping it deep so her line can change. Chased in by number 11, Ireland Greenough on the forecheck. Passes back to 5, Holman. Holman can't connect. Calgary gets it. Stripped of the puck by a nice stick check there. Puck is sent out of the Lethbridge end, out to center ice. Picked up by Claire Chapman. Chapman sending the puck forward. Picked up by 7, Hockley. Hockley sending it deep. Calgary picks it up behind their own net. Managed to clear it past 2 Lethbridge sticks all the way out to center. And Lethbridge will pick it up in their zone. 22, Brooke Korenchuk passes it to her defensive partner. Gets it out to center ice. Eagles are 4 strong. Now we've got 5 in the Calgary zone. Puck's behind the net. Fighting for it off to the side. Pass back to 22. Brooke Korenchuk at the blue line. She passes it to 9. Victoria Wilsley, who shovels it to the net. And it is gloved by the Calgary goaltender before the waiting Eagle at center ice could chip it in. 48 seconds remaining here in the first period in Lethbridge. Lethbridge loses the face-off. It comes up with the puck. Calgary grabbing it, trying to clear their zone. Hits a wall of bodies at the blue line. Lethbridge recovering it in the neutral zone. Big open ice collision. Big Kiara Rabbit forced to be felt on the ice again. Manages to pick up the loose puck, get it across the line. Calgary trying to fight to get it out of their end again. They do. Lethbridge manages to spin back on side. We've got Lethbridge chasing deep in the Calgary zone. Going to be picked up again by Rabbit, who manages to get across ice. Van Hook is chasing for it. Gets it back to Rabbit. Rabbit gets on the stick, and that's the end of the first period. First period will end Calgary Titans 1, Lethbridge Eagles 0. Thanks very much, everyone. We will be back after the break. And in the meantime, we're going to leave you with a lovely ad by Cox Financial Group, one of our title sponsors for the Lethbridge Eagles this season. Welcome back to Lethbridge, ladies and gentlemen, for the second period between the Calgary Titans and Lethbridge Eagles. Looking forward to some great Alberta Junior Female Hockey League action this afternoon here at Nicholas Sharon Ice Center in Calgary. Coming into the second period, the Eagles are facing a 1-0 deficit that they are looking to erase. Carolyn Demchuk take her position in net. The rest of the Eagles squad forming up to get ready for the face-off. Norman wins the face-off for Lethbridge, manages to chip it into the Calgary zone. Calgary clears it out to center ice, immediately pushed back in. Lethbridge has to cycle back on the offside. Calgary carries it off, immediately stripped of the puck by Norman, who chases it deep. Ullman picks it up at the point, shovels it deep, trying to connect with Rabbit. Unsuccessfully, Calgary picks it up, and then just skated out. Sending it to center ice, crossing into the Lethbridge zone. Ullman back on the back check, fighting along the boards for it. Skips it loose to Rabbit. Turned over to Calgary, who cycled it back to the point. Good physical play there by Lorelei Norman to muscle the Calgary player off the puck and send that puck skittering down the ice. No icing on that. Rabbit on the forecheck, holding it in the Calgary zone, waiting for support. Kiana Thunderchief picks it up. Calgary gets it back. Dump pass off some feet at the blue line as the Eagles try to regain the zone. Calgary picks it up in the neutral zone, skates it over the blue line into the Lethbridge zone. Lethbridge, puck chipped loose by number 9, Victoria Wilsey. Calgary getting nothing but hassle from Kiana Thunderchief this shift. Lethbridge clearing the zone with a little too much effort, sends the puck to the length of the ice, and that will bring up our first icing call of this period. 18 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in the second period. Eagles 0, Titans 1. Eagles with it after the face-off. Calgary takes puck in the Eagle zone. Have it at the hash marks. Calgary along the boards, passing to the front. Trying to get on the stick of their big number 7, but not able to do so. Puck rebounds loose onto Lethbridge, number 9, Victoria Wilsey, who chips it forward into the Calgary zone, giving her line a chance to change. Calgary comes up with the puck in the Lethbridge zone. Number 21 skating behind the net, skating with along the boards, trying to find some support. Covered all over by Lethbridge. Manages to get the puck to the blue line where it's pushed loose by number 8, Sarah Van Hook. Van Hook pushes into the Calgary zone, manages to hold it there. Calgary regains possession, though, and chips it out to center. Calgary picking it up on the boards, going into the Lethbridge zone. Trailer pass, shot on net, and Demchuk giving just a little bit of an extra nudge there to the Calgary forward who is storming her crease to let her know that she's still there. Demchuk really made a name for herself last season and was recognized at the AJFHL All-Stars for her incredible play in net and phenomenal debut season in the league. Lethbridge, Lorelei Norman skating it in, passes it back to Ashley Glubish. Glubish sends it around to Brooke Korenchuk. Korenchuk has it in the corner. Korenchuk gets it back. It's out in front for Kaylee Wesley. Wesley to Korenchuk. Korenchuk skating after it. Passing it deep. Picked up there by Lorelei Norman. Norman gets it out in front. Kicked out of the crease by the Calgary goaltender. Three Eagles in the center of the Calgary zone, all trying to make something happen. Calgary manages to clear, and Korenchuk is back to pick it up. Lethbridge executes a line change. Korenchuk still on the back check. Defending. Gets it onto the stick of number 9, Victoria Wilsey. Wilsey gets forward to Glubish. Glubish chasing it into the Calgary zone. Calgary manages to pick it up behind their net. Playing it on the board, trying to get it out of their zone. And they'll manage to get it out past the blue line. Calgary number 11 skating it in all alone. Makes a nifty little move at the side of the net, trying to stick that puck in under a pad. But Demchuk is solid and shuts that down. Looks like the puck got caught in the equipment there. It takes her a minute to get it loose and over to the official, who's setting up for the face-off to the right of Demchuk. Eagles win the face-off and come out with it. Oh, nice chip off the board. Sets up a long rebound shot. Redirection and a rebound. Number 4, the big body of Kiara Rabbit in front, putting up the screen and also getting her stick on that redirection. Really trying to get that past the Calgary goaltender, who is nonetheless solid in her net, knocking all that down. We have a face-off now after the stoppage, just to her right. Calgary comes up with the puck, trying to clear, but a big press against the boards, and we have a couple players down at center ice. Calgary ends up coming out with it, skating it out past into the Lethbridge zone. And a loose puck in the crease. Cleared smartly by Lethbridge, who sent it the length of the ice for the icing, but that play just saved a goal. Give Mackenzie LaRue a hand, everybody watching at home. We want to hear you here. That was a backup goaltender move if we ever saw one, as she pulls goaltender Demchuk out of the fire with that loose puck in the crease. After the icing, Calgary, with the puck here in the Lethbridge end, fires it high and wide. Calgary gets back along the boards. Lethbridge pressuring them. LaRue again with it, moving the puck well. Gets it on the stick to number 11, Aaron Greniff. Greniff skating it out, taken to the ice. Both benches calling for an infraction on that play, but the referees are letting them play. Lethbridge with the puck behind their own net, trying to cycle it out, turned over to Calgary. Calgary skating with it in the Lethbridge zone. Center it, but that is knocked away easily by a Lethbridge defender. Greniff in behind, playing defense. Gets it on the stick of Ava Holman. Holman fighting for it along the boards. Gets it number 14, Kandarin. Kandarin tries to center the puck, but ends up getting it on the stick of a Calgary player, who puts it up and over Demchuk and out the other side of the crease. Now, a couple of bodies go flying on that play, and Demchuk will pick up the rebound with her glove and hold that for a stoppage. Good end-to-end action here as we start the second period. We got 13 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the second period. Titans still lead 1-0 over the home Lethbridge Eagles. Lethbridge winning the face-off, passing it forward in their own end to Sarah Van Hook. Van Hook can't control it. Calgary ends up with a wide pass, trying to hold the zone. They do. Knocked loose by Lethbridge. Off the stick of number 8, Van Hook. Van Hook digging for it along the boards, gets it to number 21, Lorelei Norman. Norman gets on to number 8, Van Hook. Van Hook skating it in with Norman. Norman trying to center, and they can't connect. Calgary picks it up, but is being pressured by Lethbridge at the blue line. Puck under a fallen Calgary player. Managed to get it loose. Shot on net by number 16, Glubish. But that is knocked down and held by the Calgary goaltender for a stoppage. Lining up for a face-off to the right of the Calgary goaltender here in the Calgary zone. Calgary wins the face-off and cleanly gets it out of their zone. Korenchuk's giving chase. Manages to pick up the icing. And we're going to have another face-off back in the Calgary zone. After the first 8 minutes of play in the second period, seeing the pace slow down a little bit so the players catch their breath, not necessarily a bad thing. Calgary again winning the face-off, sending the puck into center ice. Big collision. Rabbit chasing it against the boards, using her physical presence to shake that puck loose. Calgary number 11 with a shot from the slot, handled by Demchuk and held for a stoppage. So as you're watching your team, you're in the second period down by 1, Jocelyn. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking we need to get a goal to bring the intensity up, and then everyone will get excited, and we'll bring the positive attitude up.
Fantastic. Well, Lethbridge manages to get the puck out of their own end, out to center. But Calgary picks it up, skates it in, takes a shot, wide angle, deflected easily by Korenchuk. Lethbridge clears the zone, back out to center ice. Calgary with it. Being pressured by Lethbridge. Calgary player goes down. The Calgary bench calling for a infraction there. Not going to get it. Lethbridge moving the puck in their own end. Onto the stick of Calgary's number 10 at center ice. Dumps it in. Lethbridge with it behind their own net. Passing it forward. Claire Chapman passing the puck, trying to connect onto a Calgary stick. Calgary chips the puck into the Lethbridge zone. Lethbridge fighting for it along the boards. Kiana Thunderchief getting that stick in, trying to find something to get that puck loose. Lethbridge gets it at their blue line, sends the puck cross center ice, and up to the blue line. Kandarin chasing the puck in on the forecheck, and Calgary will send it the length of the ice for another icing here as we reach the 10-minute mark of the second period. I'd like to take a moment here at the middle of the second period to say thank you to Lethbridge Sports for providing sports photography coverage to the Lethbridge Hurricanes throughout the season. All their game day photos available at lethbridgesportsphotos.ca. Lethbridge comes up with it after the face-off. Turned over to Calgary in the Calgary end. Back to Lethbridge. Lethbridge skated in over the line. 17, Bishop. Passed it across to Norman. Bishop back with it. calling for support. Tried to chip it back to the point, but goes over the head of the waiting Claire Chapman. And Lethbridge has the puck in their own end. Lethbridge entering the zone. Big pass out front by Norman. Nobody there to pick it up. Norman pressuring again. Calgary managing to move the puck well, get out of their zone, and are skating it in now. Up off the shoulder of Demchuk on the near angle shot. Calgary putting some pressure on the Lethbridge goaltender here. Calgary passing back to the blue line. Picked up by 11. Passing off the side of the net. Calgary. Rebound picked up also by Calgary. Near shot goes wide behind the net. Rebounds out. Calgary player down in the corner. Can't pick it up. Lethbridge fighting for it. Trying to get possession in their own zone. Calgary comes up with it again. Skates it out. Back to blue line. Dropping it for the defender. Number 12 picks it up. Skating it deep. Passes off. Shot wide. Calgary with the puck. On the boards. Passing out to the front. Knocked wide by Demchuk. Lethbridge again not able to get their stick on it. Calgary cycling. Lethbridge doing a good job of shutting down that front of the ice area in front of Demchuk. Lots of bodies. A long shot makes it through, but Demchuk goes down, covers up, and will draw the face-off. And after the face-off, Calgary comes up with it in the Lethbridge zone. Long shot from the blue line. Redirected in front, but Demchuk has it. Manages to catch it and cover up with her glove, and that will draw another face-off in the Lethbridge end of the ice. Lethbridge gets the puck off to the boards after the face-off. Another long shot into Demchuk, covering that up. No rebound, and another face-off coming. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Lethbridge Eagles versus the Calgary Titans. Titans have a 1-0 lead. Lethbridge breaking out. Skating up the boards, one-on-one. Calgary getting a second defender back. Long shot in. And some pushing and shoving in front of the net after that scoring attempt. Calgary goalies holding the puck. And we're going to have a face-off in the Calgary end. Jocelyn, just how crucial is it to win some of these offensive zone face-offs to get back in the game?
It's definitely important to win them and do your job and tie up because you don't want your player getting through.
Shot off the blocker, the Calgary goalie attempted centering from behind the net, didn't connect. Lethbridge still managed to regain possession. Calgary coming up with it at their blue line, scanning across center ice, knocked loose by Lethbridge. Lethbridge fighting for it at center. Big play by Luka Kandarin, but the puck is turned over and Calgary gets it. Big fan on the shot. Lethbridge coming up with it. Kiara Rabbit battling at the point, gets it deep to her defender. And Rabbit chipping the puck forward across the blue line. And muscling her forward off the puck. Back behind Lethbridge net now. Brooke Korenchuk picks the puck up, skates it forward. Blocked at the blue line. It's kept in by Calgary. Calgary skating with it behind the net. Passing way back to the blue line. Shot, stand. Lethbridge got a stick on that one. Lethbridge now skating it out. Calgary turning 2-on-2. Shot from about 10 feet out. Held by Lethbridge goalie. We have another face-off coming to the right. Of Carolyn Demchuk. Calgary circling Lethbridge net, looking for the wraparound attempt, interrupted by Lethbridge. Lethbridge along their own boards. Passing it forward, intended recipient couldn't pick it up, but the puck is out at center ice. Calgary turns it over, fires it back. Long pass, wide of the net, nobody there to pick it up. Went off the boards. Calgary picks up a rebound off the board, tries to shovel it in. Demchuk there. Solid on the defense. Fighting along the boards now, Calgary and Lethbridge. Calgary holding the point at the blue line. Fires into a wall of bodies. Goes wide into the boards. LaRue giving Calgary a hard time as they try to move the puck around. Lethbridge getting in the way of a pass between Calgary players in their own zone. Can't clear it though. Lethbridge collapsing in the front of the net, putting a lot of bodies in front, but not getting a lot of clearing attempts here. There we go, and we fanned on that one, and a second one. Calgary players down on the ice. Can't decide if she's hurt or not. Oh, she's back on her feet. No call. Lethbridge chips it out, and Calgary has to clear the zone or else be offside. Lethbridge is able to get a couple of fresh legs on the ice, but not a full change. Still battling around. Holman knocks her person off of the puck, gets the puck forward. Long cross-ice pass. Nobody there to pick it up except the Calgary player who pitches it back towards the blue line. Holman passing it forward for forward Thunder Chief, but is intercepted by Calgary, who get into the zone again. Now we're breaking out. Norman chasing it down at the Calgary blue line. Calgary gets away with it. LaRue defending in her own end. Close coverage of her forward. Calgary behind the net. Past the slot. Shot. Deflected by Demchuk. Lethbridge coming up with it. Trying to clear. Stripped of the puck by Calgary in their own zone. Lethbridge still scrambling. Trying to get a clear here. Lethbridge with it along the boards. Hassled by Calgary. Can't get a good clean stick on it. Passes it forward. The puck does skirt out over the blue line and out of the zone. Lethbridge trying to make a change. Calgary right back into the Lethbridge zone, though. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this 1-0 second period. Calgary Titans versus Lethbridge Eagles. Calgary with it. On the boards in Eagles' end. Wide shot off a pad of Demchuk. Quick whistle, and that's going to bring out a face-off. Calgary battling for possession after the face-off. Lethbridge picking it up. Big clearing shot. Deflected right at the blue line. Held in by Calgary. Another clearing attempt. Blocked. Kandarin chasing the puck down behind her own net. Manages to get it out, but held in by Calgary at the blue line. onto the stick of Wesley. Wesley sending it forward to Glubish. We now have Glubish in, Calgary in. Eagles with numbers, but Calgary is able to clear and have the puck at center ice. Calgary skating it in. Wide shot from the point. Gets tied up in the skates of a Lethbridge player right in front of the net. Lethbridge with possession. Trying to clear. Chipped off puck at the blue line. Chapman in behind her net. Skating with it. Clearing attempt. Deflected at the blue line. 52 seconds left in the second period. Calgary. Soft shot. Easily deflected by the bodies in front. 39 seconds remaining. Lethbridge trying to clear. Calgary holding the zone. Calgary managing to get a change in. Shot in front. Demchuk's down on her back. Makes a diving save. Lands on top of that puck and holds it out. Fans showing their appreciation for that save there. She goes the extra mile to keep the game 1-0 late in the second period. Eagles defending in their own end as we have the last 10 seconds in the second period. Wilsey trying to send it forward. Picked up by Calgary. And there's the buzzer to end the second period. We remain a 1-0 game. Calgary Titans over the Lethbridge Eagles. We're going to take a break and we'll be back after the intermission. And in the meantime, we would like to leave you with our thanks for the Bridge Sports Therapy and Training, official training assistant of the Lethbridge Eagles. And we're back. Welcome back to Lethbridge for the third period between the Lethbridge Eagles and the visiting Calgary Titans. Titans enter the third period with that 1-0 lead they picked up in the first period. Calgary had good possession throughout that second installment here today. And we're hoping the Eagles have a good answer for the offense that we've been seeing from Calgary. Calgary winning the faceoff, getting into the Lethbridge zone. Lethbridge chasing them, trying to clear. Calgary holding the zone, sending the puck down the boards. Pass to Calgary players as Lethbridge comes up with it. Calgary long shot from the point, but that is not going to make it through. Puck cleared from around the net by Lethbridge. Not out. Puck skirts loose to the crease. Demchuk diving on top of it to make the save. And at 19 minutes, 19 seconds, we have the first save of the third period. Play resumes. Still in the Lethbridge zone. Calgary has it. Skating around behind the Lethbridge end. Passing it back to the blue line. Lethbridge directing traffic away from the net. Calgary keeping it into the line. Playing it along the boards. Managed to get it out to defender. Lethbridge clearing it out. Number 8, Sarah Van Hook. Nice play there to poke check that puck. Lethbridge still with it. Luca Candarin turning in her own end, getting it back out to Van Hook. Chipped deep in the Calgary end, no icing. Lethbridge on the forecheck, pursuing. Calgary recovering in their end, skating it out past center into the Lethbridge zone. Broken up there by Lethbridge, but that's going to draw a penalty. And we are about to have our first power play of the game. And it's going against Calgary's number 24 on what looked like a slashing call. So the Eagles will have a face-off in the Calgary end and enjoy 2 minutes with the person advantage. Phenomenal opportunity for the power play line of Lethbridge here to tie up the game. Oh, just held on side. Shot from the point. Broken up by some bodies in front. Picked up the wing. Shot. Knocked loose by the Calgary goaltender. Back on Lethbridge. Take another shot. And we're back to Ava Holman on the blue line, trying to hold the puck in. Skips past her. Demchuk's going to play it behind the net, passing it forward to LaRue, who's just coming on the ice. Calgary breaks the play up at their blue line. Lethbridge gets the puck in, chases it down. LaRue. And Calgary gets a stick on it and clears it down to the Lethbridge blue line. Lethbridge, long cross-ice pass through the neutral zone. Chipped away by Calgary. Back on Lethbridge's stick. Kiara Rabbit, number 4, muscling her way through the zone. Trying to get it back to a Lethbridge player to make something happen. Chipped back behind the Calgary net. Passed off to the wing. Rabbit shooting it forward. Good deflection attempt in front by Ashley Glubish, but not able to fool the goaltender. Glubish to Rabbit. Shot off skate. That lands on a Calgary stick, and down the ice it goes. Lethbridge goes for a skate, getting caught up there by the Calgary forechecker. LaRue passing forward. Rabbit has it, skates it across. Glubish caught up at the blue line with the Calgary defender. And another player down. This is Rabbit down in the corner. Very physical play by the Calgary defensive line here. And now a 2-on-1 shorthanded opportunity for Calgary. Number 24 just out of the box. Blocked by Demchuk, and the crowd is thrilled with that performance by Demchuk. Calgary still pressing into Lethbridge in. Lethbridge comes up with it to the side of their net, skating it forward. We got Thunder Chief on it, getting it across to Candorin. Candorin chipped off her stick. Lethbridge in the opposing zone, but offside. Calgary called for icing on their clear. And there'll be a face-off in the Calgary end of the ice. Shots at this point, 30-12 in favor of Calgary. And Calgary, of course, holds that 1-0 lead as we are coming up on the 5-minute mark of the third period. Lethbridge with the puck. Kiana Thunderchief in her own end, passing it forward, intercepted at center ice. Onto the stick of Candorin. Candorin skates it in. Candorin with it in the Calgary zone. Shovel pass to the front of the net. Nobody there. Picked up at center ice by number 2, Claire Chapman. Chapman stripped of the puck at the blue line, and the puck goes back down into the Lethbridge end. Lethbridge with the puck, trying to skate it around the boards. Nifty move, but stripped of the puck. Leaves an open puck in front of Demchuk. Demchuk chipping away out with her own stick. Gets it off to the side of the net. Bit of a dangerous situation there. Lethbridge gets the puck out to the blue line, but Calgary has possession in the neutral zone. Demchuk thinks about playing it behind the net, but lets it go. Lethbridge in their own end, chasing down Calgary. Calgary centering pass, knocked away by Lethbridge. Calgary with it to the boards, to the front. Off the skate of a Calgary player. Back to the point. Just kept in. Bit of a scramble in front. Lethbridge comes up with it behind the net. Calgary challenging her for it. Calgary with it in the slot. And Lethbridge is going to clear it and skate it out. Past center ice. Stand on the dump in. Lethbridge manages to get 3 fresh legs on the ice. Ireland Greniff making her presence felt. Challenging a couple of the Calgary forwards there. And just missing a pass from her own defender. LaRue stripped of the puck behind the Lethbridge net. Calgary skating with it. Tried to dump it in. Lethbridge received the puck. Kicks it out. Calgary with it at their line. Puck caught up under a player who was down on the ice. Everyone's back on their feet now, but Calgary has the puck. Skates it in across the blue line. Lethbridge recovers, but it is caught up in players' feet along the boards. Lethbridge, here we go. Gets past her defender. Penalty drawn. Number 9, Victoria Wilsey. Phenomenal play there, drawing the penalty. And that is going to be 2 minutes for Calgary's number 12. Calgary's bench arguing the call. They do not agree with the referee on that one. Face-off in the Calgary zone. Eagles pick it up. Win the face-off. Cross-ice past the blue line. Back. Shot from the point. Caught up in bodies in front. Long pass. Goes all the way down the ice. Eagles Hendrick is down there. Calgary shorthanded. Spinorama shot slides behind Demchuk shorthanded. And Calgary's number 22 will come up with the goal and make this a 2-0 Calgary lead. Puck drop at center ice. Calgary wins it, passes it back to their own zone, fires the puck down the ice. No icing as we're on the power play still. Minute 23 left in the penalty to Calgary's number 12. Lethbridge with it, skating it in. To the net, driving. Goaltender's down in the crease, but manages to keep the puck out. Number 5, Ava Holman, keeping the puck in at the line. Another shot. Glove save out of midair by the Calgary goaltender. And that gets some energy from the Calgary bench. Puck drop to the left of the Calgary goaltender. Lethbridge won the face-off, but turned it over to Calgary. Calgary with the puck. Turn it over to Lethbridge. Lethbridge trying to get it centered. Now they do. Caught up in the feet. One-on-one. Calgary against Lethbridge defender. Skating down the ice. 2-on-1 developing. Phenomenal play with the Lethbridge defender standing up her attacker. Lethbridge. Long dump shot in. Allows for a line change. Kiara Rabbit picks up the trailer. Shot from the point. Ooh, we can hear that one up here. Off the knee of the Calgary defender, and then the goaltender picks up the rebound. We got a stoppage, and we're going to see a face-off just to the right of the Calgary goaltender this time. Lethbridge winning the face-off. 16 seconds left on the power play. Down 2-0 with 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period. LaRue has it along the boards. Tries to make a pass. Now does. Gets it in deep. Back out on the boards. Norman with it. Gets stripped of the puck, and the puck gets cleared the length of the ice. Calgary's trailer, number 12, out of the box, picking it up. Tries for a wraparound attempt, but sends that wide across the front of the net. Calgary now in the Lethbridge zone. Hauls down a Lethbridge defender. Play along the boards. Lethbridge trying to bring it out. Lethbridge Chapman goes down over the knee of one of the Lethbridge players. Lethbridge gets the puck, skating it in. That puck carrier goes down. Lethbridge with it. Shot from the wide angle. And goes off a body in front. Lethbridge still buzzing. And Calgary's goaltender will hold that shot for a whistle. For Jocelyn, 9.5 minutes left in the third. Just come off a power play where you give up a shorthanded goal like that. What's going through your head if you're one of the coaches on the bench right now?
Well, they're probably pretty frustrated right now, but we need to keep our bench up. They're probably just trying to keep the energy up and keep everyone from getting disappointed.
All right, thank you, Jocelyn. Well, we'll watch for that here, and definitely Coach Megan Skelly up on the bench directing traffic of her players as Calgary comes whistling into the Lethbridge zone. Lethbridge quickly turning that back around. And here we go. On the stick of number 7, Kaylee Hockley. Calgary manages to come away with the puck, though, into the Lethbridge zone. Skating with it along the back boards, trying to get it out in front, but goes off the side of the net. Lethbridge, nice stick work by Brooke Korenchuk, manages to poke the puck forward out of the Lethbridge zone. Gets it all the way out through neutral ice, but it is passed back to a Calgary player waiting at the Lethbridge blue line. Calgary behind the Lethbridge zone, cleared by Hockley, being chased down by Grenoff. Grenoff passes back to number 19, Lila Zavala. Zavala with it over to Grenoff, who's hit by a body in front of her own net. Trying to get the puck out. Lethbridge is again giving up possession to Calgary in their own zone. Shot from point blank goes off of Demchuk's pad. Lethbridge comes up with it behind their own net. Number 9, Victoria Wilsey, sends it cross ice and out. Calgary will have to regroup as they collect the puck at their own blue line. Lethbridge, long ice pass, trying to reach Grenoff there. Doesn't make it through. Calgary knocks it back into the zone. Norman going taking two Calgary attackers into the boards all by herself before turning, and we also have Norman in the attacking end now. Passing it forward to the slot, skipping puck, picked up by the Calgary goaltender. Excellent effort in the last 8 minutes by Lethbridge to even that shot clock up. We're still sitting at a 32-20 benefit in favor of Calgary, but Lethbridge has put up 10 shots to Calgary's 2 since the 15-minute mark of the third period here. Calgary with the puck, turns it over to center ice. Lethbridge had it, but turned it over themselves. Calgary's getting back into their own end, being pressured by Justine Hendrick. Hendrick forces them to clear to a Lethbridge player. Lethbridge with the puck. Wesley carries it into the Calgary zone, stripped of the puck. Will skate back to center. Kandran chasing it back into the Lethbridge zone. Glubish there for support. Wild pass out front in front of Demchuk. Nobody there. Calgary, weak backhand shot, goes off the side of the net. Puck squirts loose all the way to center ice. Jenna Bishop is there to make Calgary pay for that. Picks it up one-on-one, takes a hard shot from the boards, knocked down by the glove of Calgary goaltender, who will hold it for a whistle. Both teams making changes now as we prepare for the face-off to the right side of Calgary's goaltender. Lethbridge wins it. Brooke Korenchuk dumps it deep. Calgary trying to clear. Skips over the stick of Korenchuk and all the way down to the Lethbridge end. It's a race for it now, but the officials will call it on the icing, and there'll be another face-off down the Calgary end of the ice. Five minutes, 41 seconds remaining in this matchup between the Calgary Titans and Lethbridge Eagles here on Sunday afternoon in Lethbridge, Alberta. The Titans maintain a 2-0 lead, though the Eagles are pressuring them following the face-off in the Calgary end. Getting it, chipping for it, fighting into the glove of the Calgary goaltender, who decides to hold on. And we have some extracurriculars in front of the net after the fact. Calgary player ends up down on her knees, but the referees say play on. After the face-off, Holman from the point sends it in. Picked up by Grenoff. Grenoff trying to shovel it in. Rebound, squirts loose to Calgary. Calgary sends it down the empty boards and out of their zone. Calgary's pressuring with 2 on the forecheck, but Lethbridge manages to pass around them. Gets it back in the Calgary zone. Calgary shooting it high and out. Picking it up, skating it in over the Lethbridge blue line. Calgary turning at the boards. Trying to rebound it off. Back to a Lethbridge player. Here we got Lorelei Norman putting the gas on. Gets stripped of the puck of the Calgary blue line. Calgary turns it around. Quick pass. They're in behind the Lethbridge net. Out front, cleared by Lethbridge. Cleared all the way to the blue line. Lethbridge is going to make some changes. Kiara Rabbit makes a good chop of that one. Turns it over. Gets on the stick of LaRue. LaRue shot, not handled well by the Calgary goaltender. Stays out. But that was a big rebound. Off the rebound, Calgary collects the puck. Sends it back down the ice to the Lethbridge zone. LaRue again has it back behind the Lethbridge end. Passing it forward for one of her players. Puck gets dumped back in around the boards by Calgary. Victoria Wilsey will get it for Lethbridge. She's chasing. Lethbridge still in her own zone, fighting for the puck. Luca Candarin putting her attacker into the boards. Managed to stay on her feet, but now there's a race for the loose puck down the Calgary end. Candarin chasing the Calgary player. It's held on side in the Calgary end. Oh, it just comes out over the blue line. And now we've got Candarin again. Forechecking. Just all over the ice this shift. Calgary has the puck behind the net. Centering pass. Shot. Demchuk with the save. Another shot from point blank. Goes high. Rebounds into the boards. And now there is a scrum happening. Ref says move it. Players don't. And now we are going to get a face-off. Two minutes, 49 seconds. As you hear the classic Kenny Loggins Top Gun theme in the background. And pardon me, that is Danger Zone. Calgary definitely in the danger zone with possession in the Lethbridge end of the ice. At center, fires high and wide. Lethbridge chasing the puck, trying to get it loose. Calgary dumping it deep. Firing the puck, trying to clear it. Shot on net, rebound. And Calgary picks up the rebound but puts it just wide of the net. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third period. Lethbridge gets it out of their net. High along the boards, just keep it out of the players' bench. Calgary comes down with it on their side. Goes off the glass at center ice, making sure the timekeeper's awake over there. Calgary, 3 strong, pushing into the Lethbridge zone. Lethbridge trying to break it up. Demchuk does, gets a stick on it, redirects it behind the net. Calgary trying to center it, back on the Lethbridge stick. Lethbridge, Kaylee Hockley picks it up, passes it forward. Rabbit picks it up. Rabbit passing it forward again for Hockley, who chase it down. Calgary has the puck, deep in their own zone. Good forward pass out to the Calgary attackers. Get the puck deep in the Lethbridge zone. Minute 14 left in the game. Oh, a bad turnover by Lethbridge. Puts the puck on a Calgary stick right at the middle of the ice. Thankfully, Calgary mishandles the back pass, and that goes out over the blue line, and Calgary has to regroup to avoid an icing. Lethbridge is able to pitch that out. Kiara Rabbit getting it forward to Sarah Van Hook. Van Hook getting into it with number 24 from Calgary after a bit of a bump and tumble there at the blue line. They're calling for a face-off down in the... Oh, never mind. They're calling for timeout Lethbridge. So we will have a timeout as the coaches try to inspire the players in the last 50 seconds of this third period. So, Jocelyn, as you're talking to your players with less than a minute left down by 2, what's the key message you're leaving them with as they come out of this timeout?
Just to leave everything out there, give everything they got, and keep your teammates, bring your teammates up if you're not playing right now on the bench to keep that bench up too.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. There goes the buzzer. Timeout's over. Preparing for the face-off. Going to be at the Calgary blue line. Looks like Norman is in for Lethbridge to take the face-off. Just repositioning some of her defenders behind her. Then we're set. Puck goes down, fighting for it. And Lethbridge wins it after a bit of a toss-up. LaRue passes it over to Holman. Holman chips it forward, but into a Calgary player. Lethbridge stick gets on a Norman stick. Norman goes down, but back up just in time to pitch the puck forward into Calgary end. Lethbridge chasing. Calgary trying to clear the zone. Lethbridge, 25 seconds left. Pitch it back towards blue line, but Calgary is chasing it down to Lethbridge zone. Empty net as Demchuk makes it to the bench. Lethbridge has the extra attacker on the ice. Big back check from Rabbit. That's going to bring up a cross check, and that is probably that for Lethbridge for this game. Only 11.1 seconds remaining, so the 2-minute penalty will be cut short at the end of the game. Demchuk back on the ice as the face-off is going to come all the way back to the Lethbridge end. And Lethbridge will be shorthanded for the last 11 seconds of the game. Puck's down, face-off. Calgary picks it up, gets it out. They do get a quick shot. It's wide of the net, but Demchuk opts to grab it with her glove and force the face-off anyway. 8.1 seconds remaining in the third period. Calgary wins the face-off. It's back to the point. And that's our game. Titans coming up with it 2-0. Eagles getting blanked at opening weekend here at home. Thanks again for listening from all of us here in the broadcast booth. We appreciate you tuning in to Eagles Hockey, and we will chat with you again for the next home game in a couple of weeks. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and thanks for watching.